Hello friends, in this session we will discuss an important topic, that is carcinoid syndrome. There is difference between carcinoid syndrome and carcinoid tumor. Carcinoid tumor, they arise from the enterochromaffin cells which are found in the crypts of Leberkuhn. Carcinoid tumor commonly occurs in appendix, ileum, rectum. This carcinoid syndrome, it occurs in 10% of the carcinoid tumor. It is common in small bowel carcinoid, but it can also occur in other sites like bronchus, pancreas, testes or ovary. Most common in small bowel. There are two types. One is malignant carcinoid syndrome. One more is atypical or variant carcinoid syndrome. This malignant carcinoid tumor, it occurs in less than 10% of the patients of carcinoid tumor. Midgut carcinoids are the most common source. What are the common symptoms and signs? Patient can present with cutaneous flush, diarrhea, there can be hepatomegaly, any cardiac lesion, and patient can present with asthma. Next type is atypical carcinoid syndrome. It occurs in patients with gastric carcinoid tumors. These patients experience cutaneous flushes that are patchy and highly pruritic. Patient can also present with diarrhea, bronchospasm and cardiac lesions. This syndrome is due to large release of histamine. Next is presentation. What are the vasomotor symptoms? Patient can present with flushing. It is the commonest manifestation, which may be short-lived, diffuse, erythematous, involving face, neck, upper chest. This flushing can be of longer duration with permanent cyanotic violaceous flush with watery eyes. There can be flush for 3 days affecting entire body with edema of the face and hypotension. And we can see red patchy flush seen in the carcinoid stomach. What are the GIT symptoms? Patient can present with diarrhea, which is episodic, watery and explosive, occurs after meals, and it is due to raised serotonin level. Patient can present with pulmonary stenosis, tricuspid insufficiency. Tricuspid stenosis are the feature of right valvular fibrosis due to serotonin. Patient can present with bronchospasm, which is due to serotonin and bradykinin. Diversion of dietary tryptophan causes malabsorption and pellagra. And these symptoms are usually precipitated by intake of alcohol, cheese, chocolate or red wine. Severe bronchospasm, circulatory collapse, when not diagnosed, can lead to carcinoid crisis. Coming to treatment, assessed by 5-HIAA. This means 5-hydroxy indole acetic acid. We can give IV octreotide infusion and we should manage circulatory failure. Treatment of hepatic secondaries. We can do embolization, chemotherapy, transarterial chemoembolization, hepatic artery ligation, radiofrequency ablation. Carcinoid tumors of jejunum and ileum, we can do segmental resection and en-bloc lymphadenectomy. And we will prefer to do resection of primary tumors regardless of metastasis to avoid the complications from the growth of primary tumor like bleeding, obstruction, abdominal pain. To avoid these complications, we will do resection of primary tumor irrespective of metastatic status. Thank you.